Empathy burnout is a very, very real thing that I think not a lot of people discuss or talk about. And essentially, how I see empathy burnout is that you just, at a certain point, you spend so much time trying to understand other people's perspectives, other people's viewpoints, other people's experiences, other people's traumas, etc. And you spend so much time putting yourself in their shoes and putting yourself in their positions and doing these things. And eventually you just get tired of it. Eventually you just get tired of it, and eventually you stop making excuses for them, and eventually you just stop giving a fuck about their reasoning or their perspective or whatever the reason is. And you have to do that in order to protect yourself, and you have to do that in order to kind of like not attach to that sort of energy that it might bring to you, trying to understand and trying to empathize and trying to relate and trying to find point of connection and all these things. After a certain point you just go, you know what, whatever, bro, you know what, I'm not even here for it, you know what I mean? And so I think that that's a very real thing. I think I've crossed that line a lot. I think I've done that. I think I've been there. And you know, there's an insensitivity that comes with it. There's an insensitivity that comes to it. But a lot of times energy can rub off on you, and a lot of times energy can pull you in directions. A lot of times energy can just disrupt what you have going on. And so you have to be rigid, and you also have to be you have to be vigilant with that. You have to be protective of that, because if you're not where you want to be in life, energy is going to pull you in different types of directions, and you have to be like, nah, like, sorry bro, not this time, sorry, like, I can't, I don't have the emotional capacity for this. I don't have the space for this right now. Obviously you don't have to say it exactly like that. You don't have to say it. You can still be supportive and still be all these things. But if I mean, everyone's dealing with things. Everyone's dealing with their things. Everyone's dealing with their own things. And I've seen ups, I've seen great ups, I've seen great downs. And my goal still is to get back up to those extreme high points where my cup is overflowing, and I have enough to give, and I have enough to not just give from a financial space, but to give from an emotional capacity space, to give from a point of 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 space, and to allow that space. When you don't have space even for yourself, it can feel very chaotic, it can feel very disruptive. But when you're overflowing with everything, and you have your ducks in order and everything like that, then you can create space for everyone else. Then you can create space and time and moments for everything else to lean up against you. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to touch on that today.